So hello everyone, I am Monica. Hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9 channel and I am going to do this reading. The reading title is The Dead Sea Scrolls. Okay, passage 3 it is, and test 2 I have taken it from book number 17. Okay, yes, I have already shown it to you how to do this time management, how you can manage your time in IELTS reading. Let's discuss first and then we will look at the type of questions and we will just solve this reading also. Okay, so this is my strategy how to manage time in reading IELTS. Okay, so first of all, as you know, for every reading you will be getting 20 total 60 minutes you will get there, and out of 60 minutes you have to write answers in the answer sheet only. It means you should spend 18 minutes for solving the reading and 2 minutes for transferring the answer from the question paper to the answer sheet. And if it is possible, then definitely one by one, whenever you are finding the answer, don't write answer on the question paper. You can just write answer on the answer sheet only, then you can save your time. Second, whatever the difficult question, if you are feeling that you are not able to decide whether it is false or not given, then please leave that question if it is taking time. So that is also a good strategy. At the end, when you have time, then try to find that answer. Okay, third number, whenever you are doing practice, before practice please know each type of questions, which questions IELTS reading type of questions, and practice for that. Before that you should know how to handle a list of headings, like complete the summary, complete the notes, true false not given, yes no not given, complete the notes, complete the summary, help box. So every type of question you should practice more, then you finally come to the reading passages. Okay, and then of course this is the golden rule for any type of success in any exam: practice, practice, practice. But whatever you are doing practice, you should check out why you were wrong, why your answer was wrong. So just do that reading again for only those wrong answers. Okay, now let's look at the type of questions. So first type of question I have: complete the notes below with one word only. Okay, this is the fill in the blank. Okay, second type of question, true false not given. Okay, so I will be starting I will be solving my reading from first type of question. Now you must be thinking why I am doing it first type of question, why not second type of question? So solve the questions according to the logical order, chronological order. Means whatever the paragraphs they have given in the examiners have given in this reading, so they have designed their questions according to these paragraphs only, except list of headings and finding the information. Okay, let's start. Okay, so this is the title for this: complete the notes, discovery, and this is the keyword. For this we will be finding the location, and of course definitely we will get this location in reading passage paragraph 1 only. So 3 Bedouin shepherds in their teens were near an opening on side of cliff. Okay, heard in noise of breaking when one teenager threw a dash. Okay, threw a dash. So let's move on to the paragraph. This word, this is the keyword: cliff, as well 3 Bedouin shepherds. Okay, so this is my first paragraph. Let's read it, and what we were going to find this only. Just a minute. Yes, this was the year and 3 Bedouins. Same sentence. I'm going to get it here. 3 Bedouin teenagers were tending their goats and sheep. It means they were shepherd. Okay, near the ancient settlement of Qumran. This was also word there. Located on the northwest shore of Dead Sea in what is now known as West Bank. One of these young shepherds tossed a rock into an opening on the cliff. Cliff was also there. Was surprised to hear a shattering sound. Here heard also was also there. Okay, so throw, what they throw. So the question was saying heard a noise of breaking. So it was given when one teenager, when one young person, when young shepherd threw a dash. What he threw, let's see. So threw word is not there, but you can see one of these young, so instead of young they have written teenager shepherd, he tossed a rock into an opening side of cliff. It means tossed means threw a rock. So some small rock he had just threw into the cliff, into cliff, and was surprised to hear a shattering sound. Shattering sound means breaking sound that they have given in the question statement. So our answer is rock. See, this is also given a rock. Okay, and let's move on to the next. Teenagers went into the dash and found a number of containers made of dash. Teenagers went into the dash. Okay, till here we have done with first question. He and his companies later entered the cave, went into the cave, and stumbled across a collection of large clay jars made of, jars were also there, some containers, clay, 7 of which contained scrolls with writing on them. Okay, so in the next line we have found teenagers went into the cave. Okay, and here it is written went, and but in the passage it was written entered. So paraphrasing you should come to know. Okay, you should learn it actually. Simple, these are simple words. So and found a number of containers made of, containers means jars, they have written jars over there, so made of clay. Okay, so next one is the scrolls. Scrolls word, yes, it was in the next line. Date from between 150 BC 70 BC. And then why I am just underlining this, these two figures, because these are very easy to find these words in the paragraph. Thought to have been written by group of people known as dash. Okay, group of people. First I will be looking for these figures. Now let's look at the figures. 700, yes, word is here. These are the figures. Let's read it from here. The and group of people we have to find. The origin of the Dead Sea Scroll, which were written around 2000 years ago between 150 BC 70 CE, is still the subject of scholarly debate even today. According to the prevailing theory, there are the work of a population that inhabited the area until Roman troops destroyed the settlement 17 CE. The area was known as Judea at that time, and the people are thought to have belonged to a group. Word is also there. People are thought to means group of people called the Essenes. Essenes. So this is the group name, a devoid Jewish sect. Okay, so this is my answer for that. Actually, when you are doing this, any kind of question, please read the statement twice. Please try to understand the meaning of the statement. So yes, spelling I have to check, and capital, it is written in capital, then I will be writing it in capital letter. Essence, let's match the spelling again. Yes, E-S-S-E and E-S. Yes, the spelling is correct. I have written E-S-S. Okay. Next one, written mainly in the dash language. Okay, I have to find any language name. Okay. Now this paragraph is done. So after this, we will be looking for the language. So here they have not discussed about any language. Okay, the majority of the text on the Dead Sea Scroll are in Hebrew. Okay, majority of the text on the are in Hebrew. So this is the word with some fragments written in ancient version of its alphabet. So thought to have fallen out of use in the 5th century. So but there are other languages. So it means this is the language. Okay. Written mainly. So how I have found this answer? Because there it was written majority in the Hebrew language. Okay, now we have done this first type of question. Now let's move on to the true false note. So second type of question, here I know they have given only two types of question. Otherwise, sometimes in some reading there are three types of questions also. So that is a time consuming, but doesn't matter. If you know, if you have done enough practice, then you can easily solve within the limited time. Okay. So of course, true false not given. 6 number, let's read the statement. How you will be doing true false not given. Read 2-3 times, translate this meaning into your own language and find one or two keywords to find the location of this statement in the passage. Then please match it, and in what situations it's going to be true false not given. Please find it first. The Bedouin teenagers who found the scrolls were disappointed. These teenagers who found the scrolls were disappointed, okay, by how little money they received for them. Okay, so if the same kind of thing, if they were disappointed, then it will be true. And if they were happy, okay, if they were happy with the amount of money they had received, then in that situation it is false. If they are not discussing about whether they were happy or disappointment, or whether they had got money or not, then not given would be there. Okay, so that is enough to understand the true false not given. Okay, so what is my keyword? Who found they received money, how little money they received for them. Okay, teenagers, so who found scrolls, they received money. Okay, they received, so nothing. So I have understood the meaning, so I don't know. There is nothing keyword here but scrolled, all the things it was written in paragraph 1 also, but let's find it. Now there is one confusion. So as in every reading I am telling you that first type of question we have done till here. Now we will get the next type of question in the next paragraph. But I will tell you, because that statement I have already read it, because here they have started talking about different thing, about the Dead Sea Scrolls, TRAICKS and other thing. So in first paragraph they were discussing about shepherd, teenagers and all. So why no? Because first paragraph we haven't read it full. So of course it means that paragraph we need to read it, because here in the paragraph they have found scrolls and all, and they have sold it. Okay, sold word is also there. Let's read it. Which contained scroll. So the teenagers took the 7 scrolls to a nearby town where they were sold for a small amount of to a local antique dealer. Word of the find spread. The Bedouins and archaeologists eventually unearthed tens of thousands. Okay, clear that, but nothing they are describing about whether they were disappointed, whether they were happy. It means answer is not given. It means answer is not given. They are not, they have not described, examiner have not examiners, they have not described about whether they were happy, disappointed by the money they have. So it is not given. Okay, seventh number, there is agreement among academics, okay, among experts, about the origin of the Dead Sea Scroll. So there is an agreement, whether, if the agreement was there, true. If there was disagreement among academics about the origin of this thing, then false. And if they are not talking about any agreement and any other thing, then definitely not given. Okay, so what is my keyword about the origin of the Dead Sea Scrolls? Academics, experts may be written, so this is not the keyword. So origin of Dead Sea Scrolls, let's read it, and agreement also. So let's find the word agreement. So let's understand this question again. There is an agreement, there is agreement among academics about the origin of the Dead Sea. So there was an agreement among those academics, those experts about the origin. So where we have got this, so we haven't got this, but of course in the first paragraph they were talking about this. So let's read it after that, whatever the lines are left. Yes, after yes, small amount of this we have done with the first question. Word of the find spread. Okay, and Bedouins, archaeologist means those who are studying about the old things, eventually unearthed tens of thousands of additionally scroll also fragments from nearby 10 caves. Together they make up between 800-900 manuscripts. It soon became clear this was one of the greatest discoveries were made. Okay, so now you just try to understand. Bedouins, archaeologists means they were using the word that is you can see among academics. Okay, those who are studying for these old things. So they got the things eventually. There was no agreement. Okay, there was no agreement. Yes, but half of the statement is given. They found, unearthed, okay, tens of thousands of, and together they make between 800-900 manuscripts, but that was not planning. So contradiction is there. That was not an agreement. Eventually they unearthed thousands of scrolls. Okay, so for this answer will be false because there was no agreement. They found it eventually among academics about the origin of the Dead Sea Scrolls. So they found it eventually. Okay, so here it is contradiction. Okay, eighth number. Most of the books of Bible written on the scroll are incomplete. Most of the books of Bible written on the scrolls are incomplete. If the books written on scrolls were complete, then contradiction. If they are not talking about the Bible written on the scrolls, okay, definitely not given. And if they are talking about 2-3 books, then also false. And they are talking about most of the books, major or majority of the books, then it is true. Okay, let's find it. A Bible word is my keyword. I will find it first and then match the meaning. Now here first paragraph we have done, second already we have read. So Bible, let's read the word, find the Bible. So no, Bible. So Bible, let's scan it. Book word is there, but where is Bible written? Biblical Bible word is here in this paragraph. Okay, let's read it. So what they were saying in the question statement, that include fragments from every book. Dead Sea Scrolls include fragments from every book, means most of the book. All testaments of the Bible except for the book of Esther. Okay, so here it was in the question statement it was written, what it was written, yes, most of the books, it means 1 or 2 books maybe there, fragments from every book of the Old Testament of the Bible except for the book of Esther. Let's read. Include fragments means some parts of the book, not it, so it was incomplete. It was all books were incomplete. The only entire book of the Hebrew Bible preserved among manuscripts from Qumran is Asia. Okay, so we get the answer. So all the so let's read the statement. So it was incomplete from every book except this book. Okay, means this book was complete, others were incomplete. So yes, our answer is true. Were are incomplete. Okay, most of the book, only one book was left that was complete, otherwise all the books of Bible written were incomplete, means were in fragment it was written. Ninth, the information on the copper scroll is written in an unusual way. So this is my keyword for finding the location. And if it was in an unusual way, different way, then it is true. If they were in good way and positive way and something like it denotes the meaning of positive and all, it means that would be contradiction. Let's find it. Copper scroll. Now first page, these paragraphs we have completed. So here there is no copper word over here. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Yeah, it's the second page and let's find it. Copper word is here. Yes. Copper scroll. So we were looking for this copper scroll. So let's read it. So in an unusual way, we have to find the writing on the Dead Sea Scroll is mostly in black or occasionally red ink, and scrolls themselves are nearly all made of either parchment or an early form of paper, papyrus. The only exception is the scroll number this, which was created out of a combination of copper and tin, and that is known as. This curious document feature letters into metal. Perhaps some have theorized passage. One of the most, okay, but let's read it. Mostly in black or occasionally red ink, and scrolls themselves are nearly all made of parchment. Let's read the question again. So the question says, is written in an, the information of copper scroll is written in an unusual way. Okay, let's read it again. So copper scroll is there. Okay, the only exception, so answer is here, it is true. The only exception is the scroll numbered this, which was created out of combination of copper and tin, known as copper scroll. This curious document features letters chiseled onto metal, perhaps as some have theorized to better understand. So answer is true. So it is true because it was exceptional case, and with the help of copper and tin on this scroll it was written. Okay, 10th number. Mars Samuel was given some of the scrolls as a gift. Okay, Mars Samuel, this I will find it, was given some of the scroll as a gift. Yes, let's find it whether he had received these scrolls as a gift or not. If they are not talking about any scrolls as a gift, then definitely it was it will be not given. And if they are not talking about this person, not given. And if they are talking about this person but not talking about any gift and all, not given. But if they are saying that they have he had received this scroll not as a gift, but he bought it himself, then of course contradiction will be there. Okay, so in the same paragraph, let's look at the Mars Mule. So I'm not going to read it each and every word. I am just scanning it, finding the word. Okay, so let's move on to the next paragraph. Samuel. Yes, this is the word. Because this was capital letter, that's why I have found it. It is looking differently if you look at the word. Okay, so whether he has read whether he had got these scrolls as a gift, we have to find it. Have been interesting journeys, so they are okay. In 1948, Syrian Orthodox, this known as, acquired 4 of the original 7 scrolls from a Jerusalem shoemaker. Okay, and part-time paying less than 4, he then traveled to United States and unsuccessfully offered them to the number of, okay, he acquired 4 of the original 7 scrolls from Jerusalem shoemaker. It means he did not get as a gift. Okay, so answer is false. Contradiction is there. He had acquired himself. He had acquired 4 of the original scrolls from Jerusalem shoemaker and from this person also. So answer is what? You can just imagine false, because he had not received as a gift, he had acquired himself. 11th, in the early 1950s, this is my keyword for location, number of educational establishments in the US were keen to buy scrolls from Mars Samuel. Okay, so these educational establishments, if they were not keen, they were not interested, they were not ready to buy these scrolls, contradiction means this will be false. And if they are not talking about these educational institutions, or if they are talking about these establishment but they are not discussing whether they were keen to buy scrolls from Mars Samuel or any other person, then not given would be there. Okay, let's find this location first. Okay, 1948 is here, 1954 is here. So let's look at the educational, yes, number of universities. So let's read it from here. So around 1954. Okay, so this we have read, this and this. He then traveled to the United States. Yes, this was also there. Unsuccessfully offered them to the number of universities, okay, including Yale. Finally, in 1954, he placed an advertisement in business newspaper. This category for sale that read, biblical manuscripts dating back to at least 200 BC are for sale. This would be an ideal gift to an educational. Fortunately, Israeli technologist, okay, statesmen negotiated there, and but they are not discussing about. Let's read the question again. Whether they were keen to buy these things or not. Let's read the question again. So first of all, 1950s is not there. In 1948 is there. Okay, okay. This we will not just make it as a source of information. This was the location. So 1948 is also there. 54 is also there. But the main point is here that a number of educational establishment in the US were keen to. So actually, they were not keen to buy. In fact, he had offered the sales through exhibitions and all. It means they are doing so everything they are discussing, it should not be not given. Okay, so this also they are discussing, this also, this also, this also. So only this much is contradicting, that's why it is false. Okay, let's move on to the 12th question. Oh, okay, I will show you again. It is clearly given, he then traveled to the United States and unsuccessfully offered them to a number of universities. It means their universities were not keen to buy these things from Marmir. It is like contradiction thing. He unsuccessfully offered. Okay, so it means universities did not buy it. They were not keen to buy things. Okay. So next question is 12. The scroll that was pieced together in 2017 contains information about annual occasions in the Qumran area 2000 years ago. Okay, 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 okay. This also I am going to find this. Okay. The scroll that was pieced together. So that combined together in 2017 contains information about annual occasions in the Qumran area. So this area 2000 years ago. Okay. So 2017 is here. So I have got my 2017. Okay, let's read it from here. In 2017, researchers from this restored means that was written in question statement. I will show it. Means that was pieced together, restored together in this. Okay, contains information about annual occasions about this. We need to find it. So whether they were containing information about annual occasions in this or not, we need to find it. So 2017 is there and I need to find Qumran. So Qumran it was written in this paragraph. Okay. So we need to find annual functions. Okay. Okay. Untranslated scroll. So this half of the question we have found it. First part, the university this spent 1 year assembling 60 fragments that make up the scroll. Okay. Deciphered from a band of coded text on parchment, the find provides the insight into the community of people who wrote it and 364-day calendar they would have used it. So 364-day means annual occasions. Okay, they have used it. The scroll names celebrations, okay, indicate shifts in season is also there, details 2 yearly religious events. So everything occasion, annual occasions, it was written in the question. So let's read the question again. So it seems that it is true. So the scroll that was pieced together that we have found contains information that we have found about annual occasions that they have described it in detail. In this area you will be saying that where is this. So this is in the upper paragraphs. Okay, so don't get confused, everything they are talking about Qumran area 2000 years ago. So 2000 years ago they have written another dates. I will show it to you. So answer is true. So Qumran is written over here and first CE and 200 BC. It is also there. So don't get confused that we have. So everything we have got 2017 also they have restored that scroll also, and they have explained 364-day calendar that would they have used. Means celebration, shift in season, details 2 yearly religious event, everything they have written. So we have found it. Don't get confused about Qumran. So answer is true. Now let's move on to the next question. So the last second one is the 13th is academics at the University of Haifa are currently researching how to decipher the final scroll. So we have completed, we have ended the reading passage, but there we haven't found anything about how to decipher the final scroll. Okay, academics at the University of Haifa. So no information is given, it is not given. In this way we have discussed this also, and we have discussed this reading passage. We have finished it. Thank you so much. Although I have taken so much time, but I was discussing it, I was explaining it each and every step. Thank you so much.